you're too young, Alan, but I grew up watching Real Madrid win those European crowns in the 50s when European club football only just started, and they made such an imprint on pretty much everywhere where the television pictures were beamed in those days. And he's had a go here. Good save. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner. And he's headed it goalwards. That's great work by the goalkeeper. Just to return to Real Madrid for a moment, and the 1950s, where they won the first five European Cups as they were called then, and really set the standards for all the rest to follow.
Yeah, and I think any schoolboy growing up, no matter which country you're born in, you wanted to pull on the famous white shirt.
Kroos! It's in! It's a great start for them. A wonderful goal. And we'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game.
A goal from Kroos, and the way he's hit this one, it flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Karim Benzema. Here's a chance to attack. Towards Rodriguez. And shoots! That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Defender to it first. The shot's on! Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
Matuidi. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. It's gone out for a throw. Modric. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Well, he's standing there in an offside position. The assistant could not miss him.
No, he won't have an easier decision to make today.
Grzegorz Krychowiak. The defender's worried now about Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to try it! What a fine save! Corner for Real Madrid. He's got his shot off now. No shots at all so far for Paris Saint-Germain. And now the shot! Grzegorz Krychowiak. Edinson Cavani. A timely challenge. Modric. Giving the ball away now. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Pastore! Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Gets his foot in there. Matuidi. Free kick coming up. You run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
And he's made the save, and it was a pretty comfortable one. Karim Benzema. And here come Real Madrid. Towards Rodric. Shot on! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. Well, he gambled to get into there, so close to goal, and the ball just fell for him.
Yeah, that's meat and drink for any good striker. Just another one on the tally.
No wasting of time in that situation. Here's a chance. Great work by the keeper. Could be possibilities. Paris Saint-Germain alert, trying to get everybody in the right place to defend the corner. Luka Modric with the cross. And shoots! Good effort, very close. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it.
To be replaced by number 6.
Real Madrid leading at this point. Second half is underway here. Edinson Cavani. Into the attacking third. Had to reach for it and slid into the tackle. Looking to it's a quick break. And the referee points for a goal kick. Matuidi. The shot's on. Goal! That's what they call the postage stamp. Absolutely unreachable up there. A dramatic moment. It's a defender who has breached their defence.
I think they were almost taking him for granted. They didn't think he was one of the chief threats, but he was.
It's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway. Thiago Silva. A timely challenge. This could be it. He's got his shot off now. It's Ronaldo. Wonderfully taken. For Real Madrid, they're just emphasising their superiority and widening the margin.
Yeah, I think so. And you look at their overall play, and they've deserved it.
It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this. 4-0. Verratti. Edinson Cavani. Good challenge here. You see so often the impact of substitutes. We're going to see a substitution here. Really good attacking play. Ramos is the man. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Made the challenge well. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. That's top tackling, and he's really strong in that area. He might be through. And now the shot! Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Well, when they do say, and you've been in these matches, about the psychology of getting it right on the big day, you would have thought ability-wise it's very much level pegging here, but in fact, one side seems far more up for it than the other.
Yeah, I think that does seem to be the case, whether the one manager has pumped up his players, got them ready, better than he's on.
The break is definitely on. Shot on! And Benzema finished with great aplomb there. It's a fine goal from a fine centre-forward. With your losing count, it's 5-0. Angel Di Maria. Referee looking for Paris Saint-Germain to play on. He's waving them off. He's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be dangerous. And he's in there with a header. A big moment for Karim Benzema on the goal trail again. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. It's 6-0 as the game is restarted. It goes out wide again. Tackle goes in. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball. And shoots! Well, they almost got another goal here. We're down now to the last 6 minutes. It's Marquinhos. Verratti. Throw in for Real Madrid. Good anticipation by the opposing player there to read the direction of the throw. The shot's on! That's deflected in by the goalkeeper. Well, he's always been a defender with an eye for goal, Alan. He's got another one.
Yeah, he's one of those defenders that when he goes forward, you always fancy him to get on the end of something. He's done brilliantly there.
There's only really one team in it, only one team enjoying this when you look at the scoreline. Here the challenge is a good one. And up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes. There's only a minute to go. Defenders worried now about Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got his shot off now. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And that is the final whistle here. Real Madrid have victory today. When you go out for a match, you want 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 performances from everybody. They've had that today.
Yeah, it doesn't have to happen, so there's not a lot the manager can say that just moved.
Too young. Well, we've seen with the ambitions of Gareth Bale wanting to leave the Premier League to go to Real Madrid, how they can charm even the great players to... And now the shot! Well, that's not even close. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. He's coming forward with some danger. Ronaldo. Real Madrid almost produce a sort of childlike adulation from even top hard bit. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. There's been no lessening in the... And he could get away here. Good strong tackle. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's given possession away here. Attacking now. Referee's pointed for a goal kick. They've cut the pass out there. Maybe that will ease the pressure. They've coped with it well defensively. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Shot on! That's a great finish for the first goal of the day. It's his game, isn't it? A one-touch finish. And a great example of it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill, bit of timing to keep that shot on target, and he did it beautifully.
And shoots! Great work from the goalkeeper. find Bale! Great save by a diving goalkeeper. Real Madrid given the throw here. Modric. And it's gone out of play there. Yanga and Biwa. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Turnover there that we didn't expect. And Ronaldo comes in with a tackle. The shot's on! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. A good control under pressure. Getting into an advanced position, Cristiano Ronaldo. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Good challenge here. But I think we should warn the opposition here that although they're leading, they could feel the full force of Real Madrid in the second period, maybe even in the last few minutes of this first half. Little piece of interplay between the two. Rodriguez. And here come Real Madrid. Here's the chance. Out in front of... He's got his shot off now. Well, all credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. Headed down to a teammate. James Rodriguez. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. This is how it's got to be. That's great hands from the goalkeeper to make that kind of save. That'll be 2 added minutes. Tries the through pass. He's got a chance to cross. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0. 45 minutes still to go. Second half underway. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And they've got it back thanks to that slide tackle. And Ronaldo. Here's a chance to attack. And they've cut it out. Well, he's got away from him. Gone for the through pass. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. Just working away. Well, it is a free kick. And they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Referee said yellow for the Real Madrid man. Yeah, well, maybe touch and go, but the ref has fallen on the side of the booking. Fair comment. The defender's worried now about Cristiano Ronaldo. And in goes the cross. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly. Bit of pressure on the player, that's why it's gone out. Modric. Subs getting ready. There's good progress with this attack. Yanga and Biwa. Tremendous tremendous understanding from these players. They'll get a free kick for that.
Substitution for Lille. Coming off the pitch.
And this is going to be a change here for the team that is leading. And it's clearly a tactical one to try and cement that winning position. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Getting into an advanced position, Cristiano Ronaldo. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Well, this is clearly going to be the tactic until the final whistle, as long as it works, of course, defending.
Well, it could be construed as a negative move, this, by the manager. I wonder if he'll live to regret it, just getting everybody behind the ball.
Foul by Modric. Referee's produced a yellow card for Real Madrid.
You can have no complaints looking at that.
On the attack here. Promising build-up until that challenge. Modric. Trying to thread it through here. They will go all the way, Real Madrid, here in their pursuit of recovery. But unless something hugely dramatic happens in the minutes that remain, they're going to lose. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
He's not moving like he normally does, is he? That's because he went over on his ankle. But he is carrying on, so signs are he should be okay.
Jeff, I knew you'd know what was going on down there. Shot on! Well, it was a big opportunity, and it's turned out to be a very big miss.
Well, he's just swung a boot at it. In the end, it flew by an absolute mile. So, really, the wrong decision from him.
Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Letting the shot go! Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
Well,
Modric! Well, this game's going all the way. Another goal. We're all square again. And with time running out, that could be that, but I'm not sure. I just feel there's another goal in this. Well, what a dramatic night this has been. We've had drama almost to the very last kick. They left it so late. They're level, Alan.
Well, you played to 90 minutes, Martin, and they certainly did that here. Great stuff from them.
Well read by the defender. Good forward play from them. Sergio Ramos. And the referee has brought the regulation time to a close with the team still level. So the shootout is about to begin here. Here comes the first penalty taker. Oh, it's Ronaldo! Can he take it on? The responsibility here. It's a big ask. Well, the stutter was okay. Goal given. And the penalty is Benzema. The rising star with a rising penalty.
Well, I think from the moment he lined up, you knew he would score there.
Doesn't look quite right as he steps up to take the penalty. What a good way to score. Excellent penalty. Not worrying at all about the pressures of the shootout. What a brilliant goal. Penalty now, Luka Modric. Into the top of the net.
I might have wondered for a second if it was going to go over, but no, it's a great penalty.
Splendid strike for the goal. Has he got the nerve now to take this on and score? Gets the right way, the goalkeeper. Well, it's down to him now. If he scores, they win the game. And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. Well, up he steps, there's no hiding place. He looks apprehensive. Oh, it's in there! Well, this is the toughest moment, really. He's got to score, otherwise they're beaten. No nerves from him in this shootout. I say, I've seen more confident players approaching the penalty. Super goal! And it is a goal in the shootout from the spot. I haven't questioned that run-up. Well, he's up to the task with his penalty. Well, is he going to be up to the task here? I'm not sure. Oh, the goalkeeper saved it. He's the hero. They've won it.
Oh, it's a lovely stop. You're always in a no-lose situation, really, as a keeper, but what a stop that was.
Everything about Manchester United still seems to revolve around post-Sir Alex Ferguson, who achieved so much. And we always felt, Alan, didn't we, that it would be very difficult in the years after he stood down as manager.
Yeah, I mean, he's left a huge void. I think he will go down as the greatest club manager that's ever been. I regard him as that anyway, so anybody coming into that job is going to find it hard living in his shadow.
The break is definitely on. Pogba! It's an important part of Pogba's game to add goals from midfield, and he's done the trick this time. That's a great breakaway. The counter-attack, timed to perfection, executed to perfection.
Yeah, you see this more and more in the modern-day game. It's all about pace, and the score has certainly showed it there.
He's given the free kick, but no sign of the card. Maybe he just wants to make sure he's not made a rod for his own back with an early booking. Angel Di Maria, the return ball. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. That's cleared out of play, it'll be a corner. Want another look at this Alan Pogba's goal. Trichovia. Shot on! All credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. Pogba. Good forward play from them. Crisp defending there. Promising build-up until that challenge. Morgan Schneiderlin. And shoots! Great save by a diving goalkeeper. Strong challenge. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Thiago Silva. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Here's Martial. And here comes Wayne Rooney. Momentum with him. He points to the spot. Penalty. The decision is made by the referee. It is a penalty. And the card is yellow.
I just wondered about the colour there. I thought I saw red coming out for a second, but no. I think the booking is fair enough.
And he saved it. Rooney on the attack. The shot's on! Over the bar. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Wayne Rooney. And there's the interception. Matuidi. Aurier. Krychowiak. There's some potential in this move. Great passage of passing play there. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And the cross is in. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly. He's gone too early. He's offside. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. Krychowiak. Well, they're in a good position here. Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here with this free kick. That would be a booking for Smalling, yellow card. He steps up for the free kick. A good hit at it, but I'm afraid it was off the radar. Forward now, Ibrahimovic. Could score! Throw in to come. Morgan Schneiderlin. They cope with it well defensively. This might be dangerous from the corner. And now he's looking for some support. Shot on! It's a corner again. Here's Shaw. They've linked up well. In quickly.
4 minutes of added time.
Oh, it might be a second yellow for him here. Having played the advantage, he's now going back to deal with the infringement that he could have blown for. And the offender's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I wonder whether he thought he got away with that.
And that's hot. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Javier Pastore. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And that passing is top class. Some good passes, but really they've overdone it here. This could be a chance. Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them...
Good performance this, they've got a goal to show for it. They're really giving themselves a chance in this game against opposition where they wouldn't be expecting to win the game. They would expect it to be a very difficult match.
I think so, but there seems to be an inner self-belief that they think they are actually better than this team they're playing, although we all think it's evenly matched.
Ref's gone back to deal with that earlier incident, yellow card.
He's one of my favourite refs. He doesn't miss much, this lad.
Number 21,
Lucas.
Patton Ben Arthur. Coming on
Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
Lucas.
Strong challenge. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Played on it. And now the shot! Looking to play his teammate through. That could be the advantage rule applied to... Well, this is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given. Keeper can collect this one. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. The defender's done very well there to stop the cross. And that will be a corner for United. Well, he's been dominating the match with the quality of his passing. Edinson Cavani. It's looking good, this move. And in goes the cross. Pastore! Great stop. Here the challenge is a good one. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Wayne Rooney! Always had goals in his game, Wayne Rooney, wherever his starting position in the team is, and he's delivered again. Well, this is what you call leading from the front. A strike from the skipper.
Yeah, he's popped up at a very good moment there.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Pogba with a free kick against him there. I think there's going to be a change for Paris Saint-Germain. Lucas, he's coming forward with some danger. Good challenge here. Here's Martial. Well, that's a good clean tackle to stop the attack. Shots on! It's an important part of Pogba's game to add goals from midfield, and he's done the trick this time. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. So they're looking for more at 4-0. Edinson Cavani. Good challenge. 10 minutes left of regular time. Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
Attacking well here. The referee quite happy for Paris Saint-Germain to play on. He's waving them on. Opportunity now. And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save.
Well, the opposing strikers must think they're just not going to find a way past this Manchester United goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant.
Not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting for the final whistle. It's damage limitation in these closing minutes. A timely challenge. Attacking now. Angel Di Maria. Javier Pastore. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. He's got his shot off now. Very, very close. But the scoreline is still not as close as they need it to be.
You can see the disappointment from his teammates. They thought he'd scored there.
There's the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United. Well, this was billed as a friendly. There wasn't much mercy shown by one side to the other, and a big difference between the two teams.
Flo? Allô? Flo?
Well, Alan, we were there in the Champions League final in 2015 when they gave Barcelona a run for their money, Juventus, and really announced themselves back at the very top level.
Yeah, didn't they just? I mean, having conquered Serie A a few times on the trot, the next step was to make a mark in Europe, and they're going the right way, aren't they?
Bayern Munich's lineup. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Jerome Boateng starts with Mats Hummels in central defence. Xabi Alonso plays with Thiago in central midfield. Thomas Müller starts together with Robert Lewandowski. The Juventus lineup then. Gigi Buffon plays in goal. Giorgio Chiellini plays with and shoots! Very good stop here. Pereira. Done well to avoid the slide tackle. It's Juventus then, in a game where I think they might well expect to be matched all the way. He could do a better, and he goes at the feet of the attacker.
Well, the attacker will feel that's a chance wasted, that, but you've got to give full marks to the keeper.
Comes in with a tackle. A definite foul very early on. And the referee... has taken his red card out. It's red for Bayern Munich.
Oh, would you believe it? That's made a game of it.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, that's good support as they build this attack. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but he might be through. In with a chance. It's Thomas Müller who scored here. No surprise in that. Well, that is a real surprise. And the team with 11 men are just looking at each other, really saying, how did we let that happen?
Well, I think the side with 11 have been a bit too nonchalant, actually, and taken the foot off the gas, and they've been made to pay.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Gonna try one now. Nowhere near the goal, actually. Just a flick on with the header. They kept possession. And now he's looking for some support. And in goes Philipp Lahm for Bayern Munich now. There's good progress with this attack. Goalkeeper goes down and comes away with the ball. Well played.
Yeah, it was brave goalkeeping. He didn't shirk the challenge, did he?
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Miralem Pjanic. And they cut it out. Pereira, Juventus on the attack. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Came in with a challenge.
He's got his shot off now.
Cross here from front, Ribery.
Thiago! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, and sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see.
Well, it swerved a bit at the end. It might have been going wide initially, but it's hit the inside of the post, into the back of the net.
Yeah, when you do hit them with that kind of accuracy, there's just no chance for the goalkeeper, no chance at all.
Now Dani Alves. Attacking now Juventus. Mario Marchisio. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Well, that was looking good, and now it's turned over, and all the potential.
Shot on! And now the shot!
I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. Juventus with the greater share of possession. There's no surprise in that. There is a surprise they haven't turned it to better advantage.
Yeah, it's been too laboured in the middle of the park. Those midfielders have taken too much time to make up their minds.
Mario Marchisio probing. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
The fourth official has indicated
Chiellini.
there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
And there goes the win. Bayern Munich were leading at the break. We'll see how they do now in the second half. Chiellini. Pereira. Good challenge. Good forward play from them. This could be a chance.
He's had a go here. Lewandowski with the goal.
Another big goal for Bayern. I don't think they're going to be caught now, do you?
No, I don't think so. Not with the professionalism in that team.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Miralem Pjanic. Substitution imminent now. Got the tackle in. It goes out wide again. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Getting into attacking positions here, Juventus. And in goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though.
The shot's on!
Well, they've got a set-piece specialist, haven't they? And this might just suit him. We have got an issue of discipline in this game. One team are in serious trouble of ending with 3 or 4 players sent off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's behind it, but they looked an angry team from the start and piling into challenges.
Goes for goal with the header.
Good header, couldn't keep it down.
No, never really threatened to get over it, couldn't climb high enough.
I did think that this would be one of the tightest games we've seen, Alan, but it's extraordinary it's gone the other way.
Yeah, it has. It has. I think everybody in the stadium is quite surprised by that, because the one side has been knocking the ball about nice and crisply, the other one's been chasing it and looked flat, lethargic.
It's looking good, this move. Free kick against Alaba. And he's headed it goalwards.
That is a terrific header. Unlucky it's just off target.
They generated some power on it, and the keeper wasn't getting there.
And shoots!
Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. Thiago. There's some potential in this move.
Take the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space, good position.
20 minutes now remaining. David Alaba. Frank Ribéry. Attacking now.
He's got his shot off now.
Very good stop here. It's their corner.
And he's up for the header.
Bayern Munich have proved the experts wrong. They thought it would be close as anything but. It's a stroll in the park for the German club. Juventus on the attack. Good through pass.
Well, he's got his fist to it. Shot on.
I think he rushed his shot there. That's why it's so wide of the mark. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Juventus needing some help from on high. They've left themselves such a gap to close. On to the attack now. Tries the through pass.
And in goes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper.
Oh, he could be in.
And now the shot. And a chance he hasn't been able to take.
Well, it's one of the best opportunities of the match, that, and he knows he should have done better.
Getting into attacking positions here, Juventus. Miralem Pjanic.
The shot's on. Oh, well saved.
One of the world's up-and-coming goalkeepers, Manuel Neuer. He's protecting that clean sheet fiercely out here today.
This is an opportunity. When you concede a free kick in an area like this, you could be in serious trouble.
Marquisio. Goalkeeper hangs on.
And there it is, the final whistle confirming victory for Bayern Munich. As a friend...